At the young age of 20, Chris Hill of Yukon was charged with negligent homicide. His weapon of choice? A cell phone.
But he's working to turn his life around now. Doug Warner shows us how he's keeping others from driving while intoxicated.
September 3rd, 2008. It's a day Oklahoma sports fans spent celebrating the birth and the look of our brand new NBA team.
In his words, I didn't even see the red light.
However, at about that same time, on the other side of Oklahoma City.
He seemed so young. He was such a young kid, and now he's going to have to live with that the rest of his life.
There was no celebration, only a young man's life changing forever.
I was screaming. Witnesses were coming up, holding me up because I just couldn't handle it. I knew what had happened.
You knew right then?
I knew right then that I just killed her.
Those 4 words, I had killed her. It's not easy for 21-year-old Chris Hill to say or even admit to. In fact, at one point, he even changed his mind about doing this on-camera interview. That was until he realized his message far outweighed the grief he's left with every time he shares the worst moment of his life. Chris had only been on the road and on the phone for less than a minute.
The second I collided with her, there was a horn going off. I kept yelling, "Ma'am, ma'am," and tapping her, and she didn't move. I couldn't hardly even write the police report. I mean, my hand was just shaking so bad.
Chris's red truck struck Linda Doyle's SUV in the driver's door, and in those few seconds,
the only thing that kept going through my head was just hitting her and hitting her.
He was sentenced to a life of nonstop guilt and endless images. Now, nothing has really changed here at the intersection where it all happened along Northwest Expressway. Drivers texting and talking. But it's where Linda's daughter, Jennifer, told us she agreed with the judge who gave Chris probation.
It was really our decision.
Because she had found it in her heart to forgive.
It made me feel a lot better knowing that there wasn't somebody out there, that hated me and wanted me dead and everything, for killing our mom.
We usually focus on controversial issues.
In addition to speaking at victims' impact panels, Chris actually wrote about the incident and the dangers of cell phone driving for his college English class.
I had several students afterwards come and tell me, they will never drive and talk on their phone again.
And Professor Sarah Stringfield says you can now add her to that list.
I know of my accident that it has completely changed the way I think about using my phone and driving.
I have to look at the good that can come out of it now.
In part because a young man named Chris Hill braved the guilt.
Just seeing her laying over sideways in her car when I got out of my truck, that's something that never leaves my head.
To try and warn others before it's too late. Doug Warner, News 9.
Well, now it's your turn to get involved in this story. Click on news9.com right now and answer our daily poll question. Do you use a hands-free cell phone device? We'll share the results tomorrow on News 9 This Morning. Plus, Representative Sue Tibbs joins Doug in the morning. She wants to pass a ban on driving and talking on cell phones. We'll have more on that and the holdup when our series Driving While Intoxicated continues tomorrow at 10 on News 9.